One of the most important parts of creating your mobile app prototype is the blueprint for your prototype concept. And one of the best tools that we've come across to help you achieve this is with Real-Time Board. Real-Time Board is an online whiteboard that allows you to seamlessly collaborate with others. Lots of tools and plugins that you can use that will help you really create a solid foundation of all your ideas that you need for your prototype. Now, it's really important that you go through this process because it allows you to map out all your ideas and your concepts so that when you go to build your prototype, it's very clear. And it allows you to share with many others so that way you can get their input and their thoughts and really shape up your ideas. So when you do go to prototyping, you have everything on paper and it's very clear and easy for you to move through, which is exactly what you want. You want to do this critical thinking process so it can help you with the next phase. So blueprinting is very important, and the best tool to do that is Real-Time Board. So I'm going to go ahead and log into our account and we're going to review one of the prototype blueprints that we've done so you can get an idea of the type of tools that are available to you with Real-Time Board. So if you haven't already created a Real-Time Board account, I encourage you to pause this video and go ahead to go to realtimeboard.com and sign up, or the link within this lesson, you can click right there, which would probably be the easiest to go ahead and create your Real-Time Board account. So go ahead and pause the video now and we can continue on to the next step, which will be creating the prototype. Now that we've logged into our Real-Time Board account, we are looking at one of the prototype blueprints that we have created for a previous client of ours, but you can really see how in-depth this allows you to get when you're creating your blueprint. And it has all the tools you need to do this and make it really easy. All these images are already preset for you, so you can just drop and drag, type the text, add in boxes, icons, all these blueprint, these phones or other images. So it really makes a really clean blueprint look and feel for you that you can go through and number everything that will really help you through this entire process. So this is just an idea of what you can do. If you come over here to insert, here's where you're going to find all your tools. You can upload images, anything you can upload via URL. You can capture web page, any save files you have. Google Drive, icon finder is something we use a lot because it helps us put in like these little globes or walking people or profile icon. It's really helpful and you can use that right there. One of the main things that you're going to want to use though is this button here. It says wireframes, and this has all the icons that you're going to need to help you build this blueprint, from open screens to keyboards to toggle switches, to avatars. It's really neat and it's really helpful. It's going to help you just drop and drag everything on here, and you can just continue mapping out your process for your prototype. Another thing that's very helpful is little hand gestures. So when you're reviewing through it or someone is looking over it, they can understand how this is going to flow entirely through the full user experience. And that's why prototyping is so important, because it helps you get your entire idea down. I mean, think if you were trying to just explain this process to someone. Let me go ahead and minimize this for us so we can see just the scale of this blueprint. Think if you were trying to explain this full process, you wouldn't really be able to do it very thoroughly with just a pen and paper or in a PowerPoint. This allows you to show the full user journey of exactly how it's going to work, so someone could pick up this document, review it with you, and make sure everything's accounted for. So we really encourage prototyping. Now, before you get to this phase here of actually using this software of putting together all the icon and images, I highly encourage you just to pull out a pen and paper and draw it out. As rough as it is, just get your thoughts down, draw circles or squares for each screen just to get it all out, and then bring it over here and just start creating each icon or phone screen one at a time. And that's typically what we do through our creation process. Is we have a pen and paper, we map out the full idea based on what the client wants, and then we bring it over here and we actually manually create each one of these screens to replicate what we had written down. We have all our notes. This is something you're going to want to do as well, is put a pen and paper, and then once that's all done in your notepad, bring it over here. But this makes it really simple for you to map out your full prototype, and it's easy to share. You can share it to any collaborators you like. They can come in here, they can comment on it. It's a really fantastic tool. You can add your text here, you can add notes, you can add shapes like boxes, squares, circles. You can use a pen to write anything. You can use this to add any comments. So it's just a great tool. So before you proceed on to building your app concept or even trying to explain it, I highly encourage that you set up a real-time board account and write all your information in a pen and paper about your full idea, and then bring it over here to real-time board and use their prototyping tools, as I said, with these wireframe images. It just makes it so easy, and it's just going to help you think through all the screens you're going to need. It's going to help you with the critical thinking, and it's going to help you really create a solid foundation for the next step, which is going to be the prototyping. It's going to be the design, the functionality, writing your narrative so you understand exactly the full process. So this is an exercise I highly encourage. Do not skip it. Make sure you do this because it's going to help you flesh out your idea and bring it to life. So go ahead after this video, if you haven't already, go ahead and download your copy of Real-Time Board. You can go online right now. I believe they give you a trial, and then for 7 or 10 days, and then after that it's very inexpensive. It's like $9 a month, but it's a tool you're definitely going to want to use. So download your Real-Time Board account now so you can use this to start prototyping, or excuse me, start blueprinting your prototype.